mathematics. Okay, you are totally unfamiliar or totally unknown to this. Okay, now today the new topic, new chapter which is introduced in class 10 only. Up to class 9 you have studied the other branches of mathematics like algebra you have learned, arithmetics you have learned, geometry you have learned, mensuration you have learned, but you did not come across with this word trigonometry. Okay, so you be very attentive and watch this video very carefully. Okay, I'm going to elaborate the concept of trigonometry. So let me first split the word trigonometry. If I split the word trigonometry, I will get two words, trigono and metron. Okay, the metric comes from metron. Okay, and trigono comes from trigonon. Okay, so here I just want to tell you that the word trigonometry is derived by these words. Okay, trigonon and metron. Clear? Now trigonon means triangle. Trigonon means triangle. Okay, and metron means measures. Okay, so it means this branch of maths, okay, deals with the measurement of triangles. Very simple. Okay, now you know which all parameters of the triangles are measured. You know which all parameters are measured? Everybody knows that is angles and sides. Angles and sides. So it means from this concept we are getting a certain definition of the trigonometry. Okay, what does that is why, because it deals with the measurement of the triangles, that's why the name of this branch of mathematics is given trigonometry. Means if I have to define in your way of language, okay, if you want to define trigonometry, in which way you will define? Very simple. The branch of mathematics, okay, the branch of mathematics okay, the branch of mathematics that, okay, deals with, okay, or that studies the relationship between angles and sides. Got my point? Of the one specific type of triangle, that is right angle triangle. You always remember trigonometry studies especially the right angle triangle. Okay, the trigonometry is such a branch which especially made for the right angle triangle only. Okay, and trigonometry deals especially with right angle triangle and its sides, and especially it deals with its acute angle. Yes, acute angle means less than 90 degree angle. Okay, less than 90 degree angle is also known as acute angle. So you have to understand that what does trigonometry mean. Got my point? Okay, you just see here I have told you that trigonometry directly deals with right angle triangle and its sides, and especially with its acute angles. Okay, now can you tell me how many acute angles does a right angle triangle have? Obviously 2. You see, I will just draw one right angle triangle here. Okay, it is a right angle triangle A, B, C, in which one angle B is 90 degree, means right angle. That's why it is a right angle triangle. Okay, so in this right angle triangle, you see, observe it very closely. Okay, everybody knows the features, all the axioms which we can get from related to right angle triangle, or any theorems related to right angle triangle. You have already learned in class 9. You see here, ABC is a right angle triangle in which angle B is 90 degree. Okay. Now if I have to recognize the sides, okay, in all other triangles the name of the sides, okay, name of the sides, specific name is not given, okay, but especially in right angle triangle the sides have the specific name, okay. Especially in right angle triangle, the side which is just opposite to right angle, this is right angle, and the side which is just opposite to right angle, that is hypotenuse, okay. And the sides, okay, which form 90 degree, they are called perpendicular and base. Got my point? In from an ordinary right angle triangle, if you will be given any ordinary right angle triangle, if you will be asked to recognize the sides of the ordinary right angle triangle, you simply recognize in this way. Yeah, first of all, you must know that which angle is right angle, okay. If you can identify right angle, then you can easily identify hypotenuse, because side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, and other two sides like perpendicular and base. It is up to you in right angle triangle which side you want to take as perpendicular and which side you want to take base. It is up to you. If you want to take this side as perpendicular, this side you have to take as base. If you want to take this side, if you take this side as perpendicular, then this side you have to take as base. It is in an ordinary right angle triangle, okay. But if I tell you, if I draw one right angle triangle here, okay, A P D E F, okay, D E F. I have drawn one more right angle triangle, okay. In this right angle triangle, what I told you, you just have to identify the sides of the right angle triangle, okay, randomly. Now here, what I am telling you now here, if I indicate one particular acute angle, so if I tell you now identify the sides with the respect of this acute angle, okay. If I indicate one acute angle, certain in acute angle, if I tell you for this right angle, for this acute angle, which all sides are perpendicular, which is hypotenuse, which is base. If you happen to recognize it, how to recognize it? So very simple. With the respect of this indicated acute angle, what happened? The side which is just opposite to the indicated acute angle, that side will be always perpendicular. Like here I told you, what I told you here, you in a right angle triangle, in randomly if you have to recognize the sides, this will be always hypotenuse, okay, and the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, and other two sides I told you it is up to you whether you want to take this one as perpendicular or this one as perpendicular. If you want to take this one as perpendicular, this will be base. If you take this one as perpendicular, this will be base. I told you. But with the respect of any acute angle, if you have to recognize the sides with the respect of any acute angle, then you cannot do in this way, okay. You cannot do in this way. How to recognize the sides? Very simple. For this indicated angle, the side opposite to right angle will be perpendicular, always perpendicular. This will be always perpendicular for this angle, okay. And the longest side, hypotenuse is the longest side of the right angle triangle, okay. Hypotenuse is always hypotenuse with the respect of any acute angle. Also hypotenuse remain hypotenuse, it will not change, it will remain unchanged. And with the respect of, with the random respect, you can say, with the random respect, if you have to recognize the side, then also hypotenuse will be hypotenuse, means the side opposite to right angle will be hypotenuse only, okay. So this is the longest side, it is hypotenuse, and the side opposite to the indicated angle, this angle, I told you according to this angle which side is the perpendicular, then side opposite to this angle is perpendicular. The longest is hypotenuse, the last side is always base. Got my point? Another right angle triangle again I want to draw here. You see here, M N Okay, MNO is here, one right angle triangle. This is the right angle. Now with the respect of this angle, okay, with respect of this angle, or here also you can do with respect of this angle. If you have to see with the respect of this angle, with the respect of this angle, if you have to recognize the side, then the side opposite to this angle is EF. EF is just opposite to this indicated angle. Okay, so this will be perpendicular. Hypotenuse remains always hypotenuse, and the last angle will be, last side will be this, DE will be the last side, and this DE will be the base. Got my point? Now let me come to the topic here. Okay, now very simple, one more example I am giving. With respect of this angle, this will be perpendicular, okay, and this is the longest or opposite to right angle, so hypotenuse, last side, so it is base. Okay, now I will just deal with one concept of the trigonometry, very important concept, that is trigonometric ratio. Okay, the topic which I am going to deal here, that is trigonometric ratio. Trigonometric ratio. So I just want to tell you, what do you mean by trigonometric ratio? Okay, what is the concept of trigonometric ratio? Trigonometric ratio means if I draw any right angle triangle, okay, like A, B, C, here angle C is right angle. Okay, if I tell you to find the ratio, you just arrange the sides in the form of the ratio. Okay, randomly, if I have to arrange the sides in the form of the ratio, you take two sides, make one ratio in that way. Okay, AB by BC, I am taking these two, or I will take in this way, AC by AB, okay, another BC by or CB by AB, okay, now AB by AC, AB by BC or CB, okay, after that AC by BC or CB or CB by AC. These are the 6 ratios. At the maximum, randomly, if you have to find the ratio, randomly, then at the maximum you can obtain 6 ratios by using these 3 sides. Okay, so these are the sides of the right angle triangle. Okay, these are the sides of the right angle triangle. If you try to make the ratios of the sides using these sides, if you try to make the ratios, at the maximum 6 ratios can be obtained. Okay, so if I tell you to find the ratios in this way, you can find the ratio. But if I tell you to find the ratio of the sides, okay, with the respect of any one acute angle, okay, with respect of any acute angle, okay, with respect of any indicated angle, if I tell you for this angle, now find the ratio of the sides with the respect of this angle. Then with respect of C, first of all you have to recognize the sides. With respect of C, AB is perpendicular, AC is hypotenuse, and BC is base. Got my point? You always remember perpendicular, hypotenuse and base. Perpendicular, hypotenuse and base. Okay, so with the respect of any angle, if I have to recognize the sides, you will recognize in this way. But if you have to find, if you